luck.
SYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
Did you buy us any tickets to check?
I did not.
Same.
Our viewer friends will let us know, though.
Yeah, what did you say you wanted? Bagels?
Bagels and
That's
coffee. And you said vacation and cars.
Yeah, I was going to say, bagels will save back $20. You need to learn to ask for more. All right, welcome in. You got Ryan and Rachel here. Kate is standing by, and something is joining her on the radar map that we haven't seen in a while.
Green.
What is that blob?
Is there something on my screen? Oh, no, it's actually some green and even yellow. What is this? I have to brush off my rain skills here. Gotta get back in the swing of things where we actually have some rain. First time in over 2 weeks that we've had measurable rain yesterday. We got more of it coming at us this morning. Most of it is currently out in the Finger Lakes, but it's moving over the I-81 corridor within the hour. And so this early morning commute is going to be a wet one. Once this batch of rain passes, though, there's not going to be a lot of rain for this afternoon and this evening. It's a warm start to our day, too. We got 60s right now, and you can really feel the humidity. We finally have some moisture in the air, so we can have some of this rain, some much needed rain. And you know what? We got more of it coming at us for the next couple of days, too. I'll have more on that for you with the Timecast and the 7-day in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Kate. Well, it may...
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Hey, good morning, everybody. We're looking at the Energy Saver Skynet 9 camera in Auburn, and we are looking at a view that we haven't seen in a while. Some rain. And Genesee Street is wet this morning. We got rain showers moving through, some much needed rain. We're in the mid-60s right now. It's a warm start to our day. Not everyone got rain here in the last 24 hours, but at least some of us got some much needed rain. Most of us about a quarter to maybe even up to a half-inch of rain in some spots like just north of Pulaski. And that's really about it. Otherwise, we really haven't seen a ton until right now. We finally have some much needed rain. This is moving across 81 at the moment, so we can see some of the steadier rain with the yellows on the radar. This is just the beginning of an unsettled weather pattern that is setting up for us here for the next couple of days. So once this moves by, there's not a lot of rain happening later today and tomorrow, but then we get another round on Thursday. We are expecting upwards of at least a quarter inch of rainfall, if not more, in some locations in the next 24 hours. So rain jackets for the kids this morning, and then they can get away with the shorts and t-shirts again this afternoon because it is warm again. We got those highs in the 70s for everyone, so we're running above normal, and it's feeling humid. I thought I didn't need to show this anymore this season, but no, we're bringing the humidimeter back because our dew point temperatures, it's feeling muggy the next couple of days. We finally have air that is moist enough to produce the rain. It's been so dry the last couple of weeks, so that's certainly going to be a change you're going to feel in the air, too, the next few days. All right, so here's your Timecast. Some heavy, steady rain moving on through here this morning. After about 10 o'clock, the bulk of the rain is pretty much done with, and we're left with just more of your nuisance, just kind of little spits here and there. It's cloudy, it's muggy, it's certainly damp outside, but for later on this evening, any outdoor sporting games or anything like that, I don't anticipate any active rain, at least nothing too heavy. It's going to impact any maybe soccer, football, anything going on like that. Overnight, we're looking fairly quiet, mostly cloudy, still warm with lows in the 60s. And we're keeping it generally cloudy tomorrow, not very rainy. There's a few very light spotty showers, mostly up in the North Country tomorrow. And we're still in the 70s tomorrow, too. Now, Thursday, that's a little bit different, though. We got our next area of low pressure moving kind of right on top of us, and so we're dealing with that midday Thursday, even potential thunderstorms with this too, so we'll keep an eye on that. A few lingering showers on Friday morning, and then things are gradually drying out. And then this weekend's not looking too bad. You know, we are coming up on a very busy fall season around here in Central New York with no shortage of things to do, and that includes this weekend. We got SU football home on Saturday. Not looking too bad right now, so looking at the possibility of some showers mostly north of Syracuse Saturday. Otherwise, still in the 70s.
Okay, right now it is...
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Yesterday, we picked at the first measurable rainfall in over 2 weeks, and we are still running well below normal. We haven't even seen 3/4 of an inch of rain so far this month, and so we're running below normal. We're picking up some right now, some much needed rain crossing I-81 at the moment. But once this moves by, there's not going to be a lot of rain going forward today. So the rainiest part of our day is happening right now through the morning commute. So just watching out on the roads. There's a lot of construction, new pavements. So I'm going to pay very close attention to the roads and the lines and the detours. All right, this afternoon we are cloudy. It's warm. It's muggy, too. We got temperatures in the 70s, and our humidity is a little high compared to how the last 2 weeks have unfolded. Everyone is in the 70s today. The rainiest part of the day, again, happening right now, and then it gets better this afternoon, just kind of keeping it cloudy and a little damp. Mostly cloudy tomorrow, a spotty shower with more rain and thunderstorms happening on Thursday.
Funny because, like, some areas, I didn't see that. Like, it's a little smattering where I'm.
Oh, we had a nice, come down, but only for a couple minutes. It was very short and
Is that
sweet.
a calm down? The calm down?
It sure did. Sure did.
It was just enough to give my plants their drink of water.
Exactly.
They're still alive?
No,
Oh,
but
I was going to say.
Mine are still alive.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Green thumb.
Kate and I usually give up about mid-July.
pretty much. My poor hydrangea's like, I'm done.
It was like that wind turbine.
That's me on a Monday.
Done.
But how are we doing on this Tuesday?
I mean, it's raining right now.
Yeah.
And not even the worst of the rain, because this really isn't that bad. But the bulk of the rain is happening right now.
Okay.
And then this afternoon's fine. I mean, it's good. You're probably going to feel the mugginess. It's been a minute since it's felt kind of muggy outside. So here's the radar. We have some steady rain pushing on through right now. So if you are dealing with the early morning commute, just be advised the roads are going to be wet. We still have over an hour to go before sunrise. All the construction everywhere. So just please, take it a little easier on the roads this morning. We're in the 60s. It's warm this afternoon. It's muggy, so you don't want to layer up too much with the rain jackets. And I don't anticipate a lot of rain happening later this afternoon as well.
We begin.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's raining. I haven't been able to say that in a while. Here's what it looks like from the Energy Saver Skynet 9 camera in Auburn. Genesee Street is wet. We have over an hour to go before sunrise this morning. We are sitting at 66 degrees at the Syracuse airport. Pretty much everyone is waking up in the 60s. And we finally have some rain at the airport. Here's radar estimated rainfall from the past 24 hours. Notice not everyone got in on rain yesterday, but some of us did. We picked up 0.16 inches of rainfall at the airport yesterday, and of course now we are finally seeing some. The steadiest and heaviest of the rain for today is happening right now and through our morning commute time. Then things will kind of ease up a bit later on, but we're noticing that steadier rain moving across 81 from Watertown now into Syracuse, pushing into Ithaca and Cortland. Note that I'm not seeing any lightning strikes. We had some up in Canada just south of Ottawa, but now that's up and out of here. Once this pushes off to our east, we're actually going to tap into some dry real estate that we see back to our west before we get in on more rain on Thursday. Rainfall projected forecast in the next 24 hours, about 1/4 to maybe 1/2 inch of rain. So not drought busting rain, but at least it's some. So I know not all districts have school today, but for the ones that do, we do have some showers around. So sending the kids off maybe with a rain jacket if you want, but I don't think it's going to be raining as they come home from school, other than maybe a little bit of some light passing showers. And it's still warm today with highs in the 70s for everyone. So we're running above normal once again for today. But here's a graphic I thought I put to bed for the season, but nope. You're definitely feeling the mugginess, something we have not felt in a while. Dew point temperatures in the mid-60s for the next several days, and then it starts to come down over the weekend. So maybe if you haven't taken your ACs out of your windows yet, I would hold off at least throughout this week, just to kind of maybe make things feel a little bit better with the humidity. But your timecast is looking like the bulk of the rain this morning. Again, this afternoon, we're cloudy. Got a few spotty showers here and there, but by and large, this afternoon, this evening, not as rainy as what we're having this morning, but it's still damp, it's still cloudy, and still muggy. Now, mugginess is not going anywhere tonight. It's not going anywhere tomorrow. Tomorrow's generally a cloudy day. Again, not super rainy. A few of these light spotty showers kind of hanging around. Wednesday night into Thursday, though, this is where we have our next chance for more steady, widespread rain and even potential thunderstorms. And some of these showers kind of linger into Friday as well. Once we get beyond Friday, another dry stretch of weather setting us up for the weekend. That will carry over into the start of next week, and we stay in the 70s too.
WestYR TV Syracuse, the local station. You're watching the morning news.
A very good morning to you. You know what I was trying to say for the Powerball.
Yeah,
the jackpot's going up.
I followed
Yeah.
it. We got there.
We do have some winning tickets, but I don't know if they're in our areas.
No, they're not. But we'll explain just ahead. Hey, by the way, if your kiddos are off from school today for Rosh Hashanah, Lashana Tova for those celebrating, and a Happy New Year to you.
All right, wonderful. Again, it is about 6:01. Thank you for joining us. And let's go on over to Kate, who is tracking something that looks a little odd. We have not seen this in, I don't know, what, 2 weeks?
It's not grass that's on there. That's not the green. So it's funny when I do school visits. I'm like, what's the green on there? And they'll go, grass. I'm like, no, not quite. We can't see that much on the radar. We are seeing green. We finally have some rain for the first time in 2 weeks. And our lawns, our grass, the mums are very grateful for it as well. But this is about as much as we get for today. Once this batch moves on through, there's not going to be a lot going forward the rest of the day. It is warm. It's muggy, too. Our humidity is up. That's the first time we felt that in a while as well. Got plenty of cloud cover today. Just a few hit or miss, very light and kind of spit showers out there. And our temperatures are still in the 70s today.
Thank you.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Hey, good morning, everybody. The Energy Saver Skynet 9 camera in Auburn. We've been dealing with rain for the past hour or so. Genesee Street is wet. I've been showing this camera this morning because it just gives us a really good view of street level and how wet things are out there. And because we still have a good 40 to 45 minutes until sunrise. We're currently sitting at 66 degrees. It is a warm and muggy start to the day. Dew points are high up. It's been a while since we've seen dew point temperatures that high, and that has led to some rain. We're dealing with some much needed rain. A lot of us picked up a little bit yesterday, but now we're seeing more coming down a little steady at times from Watertown through the city of Syracuse and down into the southern tier at the moment. But this is kind of the bulk of our rain that we get today. Once this whole batch moves east later this morning, we're not going to see a lot of rain for the rest of the day. We're going to keep things cloudy. Notice there's not a lot happening here. Eventually we'll tap into this front. It's going to be a couple of days, but by Thursday, we'll see more rain filling back in here. But otherwise, most of us are just picking up maybe about 1/10 to 1/4 inch of rainfall before the day's over with. So I know some districts are off today, others are not. So if you are heading off to school this morning, it is a little rainy out there. It's wet, but not super rainy, really not much happening this afternoon. We're cloudy, we're in the 70s. And if we do have any rain later today, it's pretty light and pretty scattered in nature. Our temperature is running above normal in the 70s. And you've probably noticed yesterday, but you're really going to feel it the next couple of days, the humidity. We are feeling muggy. I thought I was done showing this graphic for the season, but nope, not yet. So we'll keep that around for at least the rest of this week. You can see our rain starting to push out of here. And then we're left with a cloudy, muggy day. Temperatures pretty warm in the 70s. And because of that added humidity, it's going to feel a little bit warmer. Even a few breaks of sunshine if you have plans to head out west, maybe towards Rochester. Looking really nice this afternoon, really. Not a whole lot happening. And you're good this evening, I think, for any of the outdoor sports, soccer, football, cross country, whatever the practice is. Everything looks fairly okay. Kind of cloudy again tomorrow. We got temperatures back into the 70s and east wind. Really not much rain. Most of it is up in the north country. Otherwise, Thursday, that's going to be our next best chance for some widespread steady rain, even possible thunderstorms. A few lingering showers on Friday, then we'll gradually dry things out just in time for another great weekend, the first weekend of fall. It's a busy one, too. This is the time of the year where everyone's weekend calendar is just like completely booked up.
Yeah,
So
we are there.
That is true.
I was like, see you in 2026
I like
I
that.
don't have any free time after this past weekend. Nope.
Well, let's see if we can.
Now, your forecast first. Certified as Central New York's most accurate.
Here we go, picking up some much-needed rainfall right now. This is mostly impacting us this morning. This afternoon, though, is not going to be nearly as rainy. We got a latest update on our foliage report from Explore Fall, and you can probably tell already, but things are now starting to change, seeing splashes of color, and we're starting to get closer to kind of high and even near peak up in the Adirondacks, usually by about end of September, early October. So when we get closer to peak time up in the Adirondacks. At recess time, I know some districts are off today, others are not. There might be still just a couple of showers and things still might be kind of wet outside. I do think we look pretty good for any of the outdoor fall sports. You got soccer practice games or anything. Maybe having an umbrella on standby, but otherwise I think a lot of our afternoon and evening stays rain-free or just a brief passing shower, nothing really too heavy.
Umbrella, I'll have to dig it out and find it.
I know, we haven't
It's like
needed
the
it in 2 weeks.
Bottom of the trunk. All right.
Yeah, it should be in the trunk.
You know how quickly the trunk fills up this time of year.
You really won't.
All the kids' activities take me a half hour. Okay, anyway, let's get to the question. Yeah.
That was my grass. It's like, there we go.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Both aren't faring well in the
Well,
Dean
it is
household.
6:30, by the way. Good morning. You got the gang here. And hey, if your kiddos are off from school today for Rosh Hashanah, Lashana Tova to all those celebrating, and a Happy New Year.
All right. The kids are like, wait a minute, I'm off, and then it's raining.
I know, your
I
kids are
know.
off. Mine's not.
Yeah, I know, different school districts. But will the rain stay around all day?
No, not all day, just
Okay.
the morning.
And kind of scattered a little.
Yeah, like heading out the door this morning is, I keep saying, because we have so much construction, there's a lot of new pavement too, which is really dark. And so considering
slick.
it's not even sunrise yet and it's still dark with the rain, just, be careful, watch the roads, watch the lines as you're heading out the door this morning. And so just keep an eye on that. Otherwise, the steadiest of our rain is happening right now. Things are going to lighten up around here after about 9 o'clock or so. And then we're left with just kind of a cloudy, damp day. Temperatures in the 60s. It's warm this morning. We're warm again this afternoon. Highs in the 70s. And feeling muggy, too, as you were out and about today.
Now, Storm Team meteorologist Kate Thornton with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Energy Saver Skynet 9 camera. We're finally bright enough to take a look at some of the other cameras. I pulled up the Baldwinsville one because Route 31 is wet. We've been dealing with some much needed rain. I know a lot of places like golf courses. You see Hickory Hill in the distance. That's really needed some rain around here. And so we're picking up some beneficial showers. We got 60s at the moment. It's warm. But it's also muggy outside. The bulk of our rain that we're dealing with right now is gradually moving eastbound. In fact, things have already kind of wrapped up a little bit out in the western part of the Finger Lakes. So we're dealing with this through about, say, 9, 10 o'clock or so, and then not as rainy this afternoon. Got a steady batch of rain moving through downtown and the south side right now, about to push into our eastern suburbs here just within the next about 15, 20 minutes. So if you are about to head out the door in the next few minutes, just remember sunrise is still not even technically for another 10 minutes. We have so much construction all over the area, so just proceed with caution with the wet roads and quick changing of lanes and whatnot. We're seeing an additional about 1/10 to about a 1/4 inch of rainfall for today at the bus stop for the districts that do have school. It is a wet, rainy start to our day, but after school, a few very light passing shower. Otherwise, there is a lot of dry time or rain-free time this afternoon, even though it's not going to feel very dry. We've got temperatures in the 70s for those highs, and the humidity is with us. I thought I was done showing this graphic, but nope, we have those dew point temperatures in the mid-60s, so we're going to feel that mugginess, and then things will feel a little bit better again over the weekend. All right, so here's what we're looking at with the timecast. Steady rain, it's moving east. After about 9 o'clock or so, things are wrapping up here, and then by noon, we got clouds Just a few light spotty showers still hanging around for today, but there's a lot of rain-free time. I do think a lot of the after-school sports are all looking okay for today. Just kind of cloudy and damp. So just be prepared for some wet feet if you're in the grass. And then even some partial clearing happening overnight. Foggy start to the day tomorrow, some clouds. Mostly cloudy during the day tomorrow with some light scattered showers still kind of hanging around. Temperatures are still in the 70s. Let me show you how Thursday kind of unfolds here, because that'll be our next batch of some steady rain, even possible storms out of that. And then a few showers still kind of hanging on early Friday morning, a little bit in the afternoon, and then things gradually kind of dry out in time for the weekend. Our temperatures are holding steady above 70 all week, and that trend is likely going to spill over to the first week of October as well. So we're not sweater weather just yet. Not quite yet.
We're sweating it out.
Yeah,
instead.
exactly.
Today is Dogs in Politics.
Rain in the forecast.
Now, I don't think there's too many football games going on today, maybe modified. Certainly soccer games or any of the other fall sports, field hockey or anything. But later on today, not as rainy as what we're waking up to this morning. We're dealing with some steady rain. It's pushing eastbound right now. We're already starting to see things breaking up in the Finger Lakes at the moment. So a murky, muggy start to the day. It's rainy now. Watching out as you're heading out the door with all the construction going on. The roads are wet for the first time in 2 weeks. Since we've had some rain. And we still got a couple of showers for tomorrow. Not much. We'll see our steadiest rain happening on Thursday. Gradually pulls out of here on Friday.
The only thing that can slow down the construction here in Syracuse, the rain. All right, make sure you're joining us. We are going to be on WSYR Plus at 7 o'clock for more news.